Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly Tarotscopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Virgo. Hello Virgo, and welcome to your August 2014 Tarotscope mini astrology reading and animal totem. Okay, let's get right into it. For Virgo, August 2014, what's the word? Grease is the word. I've been getting a lot of music stuff coming to me lately. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe I do. Maybe I do know where that's coming from, but I don't know. All of a sudden, lately, I've been getting lyrics for people. Okay, let's take a look here. Well, actually, this is kind of turning out to be a pretty nice spread for you guys. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 more. Okay, let's have a look. Well, up here we've got Ace of Rods, so seeds planted that are blooming and growing. It has a lot of meanings. It seems to be around, this has a lot of meanings, but it does seem to be around finances, property, moving. And one of the things, this Five of Pentacles was one of the first cards out, that's why I was a little concerned. Five of Pentacles is, you know, that poverty consciousness thing. It's not based in reality. It's a belief that you're the downtrodden. And it's very much the victim mentality, too. But you're the downtrodden. You're the one, you can't have it. You know, it's not, that's for other people, not for you. You don't deserve it. You're not worthy. Or you can't afford it, or it's not right. And it's saying it is right, because rods are also times of action. Rods relate to fire, which we are going to be in fire in August. And also happy birthday for all you late August Virgos, by the way. And, you know, of course, your solar return and your birthday every year is your most powerful time for manifesting, for planting these seeds that you want to bloom and grow into something new. But it's lining up with this Four Rods, which almost always has to do with moving, making changes in your home, buying or selling a property, improving your home. It's always an improvement to your living situation. And it can have romantic ties, but in this case I'm not so sure, because there's not a lot of cup cards around. There's more rods and stuff. And another thing, that it could definitely be a move because of the Chariot. Now Chariot is, well, Chariot's a fantastic card, period. It's a major arcana card. It's victory and triumph. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's actually kind of more lining up with this, but real quickly, it is a mode of transportation. You know, the Chariot was the mode of transportation back in the ancient times when these cards were originally created. And therefore, in modern day, it does mean travel. It can mean travel. It can relate to our chariot. Your chariot awaits you, you know, whether it's a car or... Sometimes he'll look like a biker to me, and I'll say it's motorcycles, but in this case, not really. But, you know, car, train, you know, buses, planes, whatever it may be. But when it shows with Four Rods, almost always it is some kind of moving or traveling or maybe relocation. That could definitely be happening for a lot of you. So Ace of Cups in reverse. So something you're wanting, one little thing you're wanting maybe is going to happen. Or it's not going to be the vision, the creative vision that you saw it as. It may not turn out that way. But with Ace of Rods and Chariot, the outcome is going to be so spectacular that I would not be concerned at all. I wouldn't be worrying about this one little thing not going my way when so many other things are going my way. I also wouldn't get stuck on this one little thing, because sometimes that's how we get stuck in this poverty thing here. Is it's like, well, this didn't happen, so it's never going to happen. You know, putting all your eggs in one basket, or needing, having to know why or how. You know, you ask the universe, and sometimes it's going to come in the most surprising way that you would never anticipate it on your own. And Virgos, you know, sometimes you can be a little, you know, you're very focused and detail-oriented. So, you know, if one little detail doesn't work out right, it doesn't mean everything's lost or all's for naught, because it clearly is not. You know, Chariot's in the spread. clearly there's something wonderful that can be happening. And somebody's making a decision is going to make you an offer here. It looks like the decision is being made. See, when it's this way, I always say, well, they're trying to make the decision and they haven't yet. In reverse, it says the decision's made. And then the cards around will tell you if the decision is good or bad. And I would say they're totally good. You know, we've got Chariot, and we've got this card to me is somebody's making you an offer. It looks to be the Knight of Swords. So they've decided in your favor, it feels like. You know, that seems to be what the decision has been. It could be a lot of things. Maybe you're going to get the job offer. Maybe if you are trying to sell a house, maybe somebody's going to make the offer on the house. If you know, justice is here too. So if it is illegal, if you have a legal thing pending, somebody could make you an offer to settle this legal matter, okay? Or somebody could make you an offer on the house, and then of course there would be transferring of deeds, titles, legal things would be going on there. But I want to tell you that justice doesn't always have to be a legal thing per se. Or somebody, you could be offered a job that deals with legal law, contracts, you know, things like that. Or government, sometimes justice will be. Or even police, you know, law enforcement, legal law. But at any rate, what was I talking about? Oh, justice, the scales of justice are balanced. So it does talk about balance. And it does talk about karmic justice. So it talks about, especially if this card is there and this card, it's like you paid your dues. You paid your dues, you had your suffering. Now the karmic thing is balanced, and you can have, because he holds that, or she holds that sword, you know, and that's like the Ace of Swords to me sometimes. It's like a victory and triumph. And the sword is really standing out to me. So, you know, you'll have your day in the end, or you're going to have your victory, or have your, you know, your triumph after a long time of carrying a burden, 10 of Rods, you know, carrying a burden around. There's going to be some relief coming. And justice may or may not have something to do with it. It could be, you know, representing, you know, literal justice, legal law, or it could be representing, not figurative, but what's the symbolic. It could be symbolic of karmic justice being done. All right, Virgo, let's take a look at this chart for you. So, the very first thing that's happening is a full moon in your 6th house. Okay, so full moon in your 6th. Something coming to light regarding work, regarding health. Full moon in your 6th house is a good day to start a diet. If you want to lose weight, as a full moon, it's going to start taking things away as we move, as it or waxing and waning, right? As it, you know, goes to the other, back to the new moon, which that was on August 8th, and then on August 25th, it's a new moon in your sign. This is the most powerful new moon for you of the year. Forget about New Year's Eve, your solar return, which is usually right around your birthday, give or take one day. You can look it up, or have somebody look it up for you. But that's your powerful day of manifestation. And then the new moon in your sign. This is your new year. So this is the day that you want to, which is the 25th of August. This day and the day of your birthday are the days that you want to write your list, burn your candles, do your manifestation rituals, or, you know, ask the universe for what you want. These are the days, start any new project. These are the days that are going to be the most powerful for you. Okay, so we're going to continue on with the animal totems because everybody seemed to like it. So I'm going to draw just one single card for Virgos for the month of August 2014. What is their animal totem? Oh, wow, butterfly. Butterfly. All right. Stay tuned for a brief explanation of the butterfly. As always, if you're really interested in animal totems, you could investigate further by doing a search of butterfly and animal totems. I'll be right back with a brief explanation and some other cool things that I want to tell you about, so stay tuned. Butterfly is a sign of transformation and joy, about coming out of the cocoon and spreading your wings to fly. You cannot fly high if you're carrying a heavy load, so butterfly reminds us to keep things light and happy and dance the dance of joy and be happy. Many cultures believe that the butterfly is a sign of a spirit of a loved one who is nearby. So when a butterfly shows up, it is highly likely that someone who's passed on is there with you, looking over you and helping you to spread your wings and fly. Before we go, I wanted to tell you about this awesome spirit guide artist from Ohio, J.D. Arichi, and his website is infinitecreations.net. Now, this is the first drawing that I ever had done from him. I had just at some kind of psychic fair, and these are the charcoals. This is one of my charcoals that he had done for me, and it's like a reading. And this is like the past, present, and future. I don't know how if you can pick up on this camera, but there's all sorts of little details going on. And there's like little faces and all sorts of things you can look at. And then, you know, of course, he gives an interpretation at the time, but you can look at this and later on and pick up so much other things from it. And on the back, he mats it, and on the back he gives you like an explanation, everything. It's really cool. And the other thing he does that I just had done, I'm going to put it on the screen. I don't actually have it in my hand yet, but he emailed a print to me. He does these spirit guide portraits, and I think he's one of the best I've seen ever. I mean, and I've even looked around on the internet because as an artist myself, I'm really into spirit guide art, and I've had several done over the years. I think he's really one of the best around. This is the one that he just completed for me, and I can relate to this on so many levels. He's going to give me the actual print, but this is one he emailed me because I told him I wanted to feature him in this month's videos. He's very reasonably priced. These smaller ones with all these details, I think these are only like $30. So he's very reasonably priced, very talented artist. Truly psychic too. I mean, everything, when I had this thing done, everything that he was talking about, this all had really, really good meaning. So not only is he a great artist, he's a true psychic. And as I said, as you go on, see, if you look at this one, there's a face here, but then there's another face here. I don't know if you see that. There's all kinds of crazy little things happening in these, and they're all like this. And then, of course, you know, the spirit guide art is just so cool as well. So check him out. It's J.D. Arici. His website is called infinitecreations.net. Make sure it's .net. And if you want to check the description of the video, I'm going to go ahead and put a link below and check him out. I think he's great. I think he's awesome, and I think you'll enjoy his work too. Also, I want to tell you about some of my other websites and my other projects that I have going on. If you go on my main page, Rock and Roll Prophetess, and you click on some of my other channels over here, I have the music channel, where I write music, and I would love to have artists record my songs if possible. And then, of course, I have it's Vicki Verley, but it's learning songs for kids. So if you have little kids and you'd like to have them enjoy some of my songs that I write, or, you know, if you like to help me get the Green Glen Gang out there into the world, I've started doing them in more 3D with polymer clay rather than flat 2D. And they've been around me, this Green Glen Gang, they've just been around me forever. And I just think one day their time will come. And then, of course, before we go, I have to talk about the book, Tarot in the Modern World. So many of you have been buying it and liking it. It's real easy to understand, and it's just, if you like the way that I speak in simple terms, then chances are you're going to like this book. I give upright and reverse position. I give a little poem as how to remember it. And I also go into a little bit about how to tie it all together. So take a look at my Tarot in the Modern World, some of my other websites. Be sure to check out JD's infinitecreations.net. He's a really gifted psychic and spiritual artist. I want to thank you all for watching and liking my videos and sharing and commenting and donating. You know, these little donations, it really makes it worthwhile for me to continue on doing these free readings every month. And I want to tell you all, remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.